All right. Come here, my sweet disasters. Sit down. Don't cross arms like you know better. Big sister is talking. I speak good English, not perfect. But truth doesn't need perfect grammar. And today I'm going to lovingly ruin one of your favorite lies. You say you want love. You say you want connection. You say you want deep bond, ride into sunset, hold hands like idiots. No, many of you don't want love. You want to be picked. You want someone to look at you and say, yes, you are enough. Because somewhere along the way, you decided your worth needs outside approval. And now you're confusing validation with love. Dangerous mistake, my boys. Very dangerous. Let me say it again slower so it sinks into thick skull. Wanting to be chosen is not same as wanting to love. Wanting to be picked is about your ego wounds. Love is about presence, responsibility, and risk. One is hunger, the other is offering food. Most young men I talk to are not lonely for woman. They are lonely for confirmation. They want proof they matter. They want to feel special. They want to feel superior to the version of themselves that felt invisible before. And they think relationship will fix that. Spoiler. It won't. When you want to be picked, you shapeshift. You perform, you overgive, you tolerate bullshit. You abandon your boundaries like unwanted puppy at gas station. And when she finally picks you, you relax and say, now I can breathe. And that's exactly when attraction starts to die. Because she didn't fall in love with real you. She fell in love with audition version. Big Sister has seen this movie too many times. Let me use movie example so your brain stays awake. Think about The Great Gatsby. Gatsby doesn't love Daisy. He loves the idea that Daisy choosing him would erase his past and make him worthy. He builds empire, persona, parties, whole identity just to be picked by her. And what happens? She can't carry that weight. Nobody can. She was never meant to be his self-worth certificate. He dies chasing validation dressed up as love. Romantic movie, tragic lesson. Many of you are Gatsby without mansion. You chase woman not because you see her clearly, but because you want her to look at you and finally say, you're enough. And when she doesn't, you spiral, obsess, get angry, blame women, blame dating apps, blame universe. But truth is simpler and more uncomfortable. You outsourced your worth. Being picked feels good. Of course it does. Dopamine, ego boost, childhood wounds soothed for 5 minutes. But love is different muscle. Love is choosing someone when you don't need them to complete you. Love is showing up without begging to be seen. Love is not audition. Love is collaboration. When you want to be picked, you tolerate crumbs. You analyze texts like CIA agent. You accept hot and cold behavior because any attention feels better than none. You call anxiety chemistry. You call emotional unavailability mystery. And you call suffering love. That's not love. That's addiction with cute filter. Now I'm not saying this to shame you. I'm saying this because I care. Because I see good men destroying themselves trying to feel worthy through women who never signed up to be their emotional judge and jury. Here's hard truth from Russian woman who grew up around men who didn't talk about feelings but definitely had them. A woman can sense when you want her approval more than you want her. It feels heavy. It feels like pressure. It feels like being used as mirror instead of partner. You don't want her love, you want her reaction. And women, even loving ones, eventually get tired of being emotional trophy. Now pause. This is moment where attention drops. So listen. If this is hitting nerve, do family duty. Subscribe to channel, hit notification bell so you don't miss when Big Sister yells at you again. Like the video, comment something honest to boost algorithm. And share with friend who keeps saying, I just want someone to choose me. Also, our latest Patreon video is called You Didn't Lose Her, You Lost Yourself Trying to Keep Her. If you ever bent yourself into pretzel just to stay chosen, that video is made exactly for you. Link is in description. Okay, back to uncomfortable truth. Wanting to be picked usually comes from childhood moment where you felt overlooked, dismissed, or only loved conditionally. Maybe you were good boy when you performed. Maybe love came with rules. So now, adult you is still trying to pass tests that no longer exists. You chase women who are emotionally unavailable because if you can get them to pick you, it proves you're special. That's why stable, available women sometimes feel boring to you. They don't trigger the old wound. They don't make you earn love. And earning love feels familiar. But familiar doesn't mean healthy. Familiar just means unhealed. Here's another slap wrapped in hug. If you don't believe you're worthy before relationship, you will sabotage it after it starts. You'll become jealous, controlling, needy, or emotionally distant. Because now there's something to lose. And when your worth depends on her staying, every small thing feels like threat. Love cannot survive when it has to constantly reassure your value. Now, optimal moment, don't zone out. We offer one-on-one coaching, real conversations. We help you untangle this need-to-be-picked pattern, build internal worth, fix attachment issues, and actually learn how to show up as man who chooses, not begs. Link is in description and pinned comment. This is not weakness. This is you stopping same cycle on repeat. Let me be clear. Wanting connection is human. Wanting love is healthy. But wanting to be picked to feel worthy is emotional debt you put on someone else. And nobody likes paying bill they didn't order. When you stop needing to be picked, something magical happens. You start choosing. You notice compatibility. You notice values. You notice how she treats you, not just how she makes you feel. You stop romanticizing indifference. You stop chasing validation. You become calmer. And calm men are dangerous in best way. You don't need every woman to want you. You need one right woman to meet real you. But real you only shows up when you're not performing for approval. Now, quick reminder before ending. After this video, go binge our playlist. Big Sister gives you dating tips to not make family look bad. It's designed to rewire your dating instincts, so you stop embarrassing yourself emotionally. Binge it. Learn. Grow. Make aunties proud. Now homework. Yes, homework. Because insight without action is masturbation. This week, write down one relationship or crush where you wanted to be chosen more than you wanted mutual connection. Be honest. Then write what you gave up to stay in that dynamic. Boundaries, dignity, time, self-respect. Next, every time you feel urged to impress, pause and ask, am I expressing myself or auditioning? And finally, do one thing that builds self-worth without anyone watching. Gym, skill, discipline. Keep it private. That's where real confidence grows. Now pep talk, because I don't break you without rebuilding. Listen to me. You are not invisible. You are not behind. You are not unworthy. You are just learning lesson many men avoid until bitterness. The fact you're here means you're brave enough to look at yourself honestly. That already makes you dangerous in good way. When you stop needing to be picked, love finds you easier. Because now you're not grabbing. You're standing, solid, open, self-respecting. I'm proud of you, truly. Stay with channel. Watch next video. Binge playlist. And remember, Big Sister doesn't want you chosen because you begged. She wants you chosen because you finally chose yourself. Now go, stand straight, and stop asking someone else to prove your worth. Welcome to your Russian Big Sister. On this website, you can choose between different coaching options depending on how deep your situation is and how fast you want me to respond. I answer every single question myself. No assistant, no copy-paste nonsense. Just me, my brain, and your situation. Because many of you are asking questions at the same time, I usually respond within 2 to 3 days. I don't disappear, I don't ghost, and if for some reason I take longer than that, you get a refund. Simple. I'm Russian, not shady. To purchase coaching, you click Ask Me Your Question. You write your situation, don't hold back, don't be dramatic, just be honest. Then you go to the cart in the top right corner, check out, and you're done. After that, I take it from there. Now let me explain the options, so you choose what actually fits you instead of wasting money. If you want something quick and direct, there is Quick Answer for $35. This is one short written response to one question. Straight to the point, no follow-up. You get it within 48 hours. If you want something more affordable and you don't mind helping others learn, there is Public Answer for $25. I send you one carefully crafted strategic response by email, and I may use your situation as a public lesson. Don't worry, I change details and keep your identity completely confidential. This one is delivered within 72 hours, and there is no follow-up. If you need more depth because your situation is messy or emotional or confusing, choose Full Response for $65. This is a longer written breakdown of what's really going on, plus you get one follow-up question. This one is delivered within 24 hours. If you want me to really go in like Big Sister with tea and truth, there is Deep Dive for $125. You get a detailed written breakdown and a voice response, because sometimes you need to hear tone, not just read words. This also includes one follow-up question and is delivered within 24 hours. If you have multiple small questions, there is Ask 2, get one free for $70. You submit 2 quick answer questions and the third one is free. Yes, free. Don't argue with me. And if you prefer audio only, there is Voice Note for $95. This is a private audio response to your situation, delivered within 24 hours. No follow-up included, just clear direction. That's it. No tricks, no confusion. Choose what fits your situation, click Ask me your question, go to the cart, check out, and I'll take care of the rest. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to tell you the truth and help you move smarter.